Okay. It's picking
Okay,
back
we're
up.
back.
All right, cool. We
Are
back?
we?
Back?
Yes. Yeah, I think so.
Oh, there's a.
Holy shit, we're back.
Back in the game.
Maybe. No, we're not yet. I didn't get a notification that we are.
Delay.
Yeah, I think we are.
It says live on me, so
Oh yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Okay.
it's usually a
Oh, buddy.
10-second delay.
Jeff, you broke the stream. You're just too
Oh,
cool. You couldn't handle the power.
Hopefully he's still listening and then he'll pop back like nothing ever
Yeah.
happened.
It was pretty quick. Come back, Jeff. Really does feel like I submitted my final paper to the professor though. Just, like, 1000%. That's how that just went.
Maybe we could ask him what he would like us to do next.
You know what? So should we talk about what we were gonna do versus what we might do now?
Maybe wait until there's more than 4 people back in.
It's like he's like whatever he's the voting equivalent of like a super like on Tinder. It's just like it just does it. Whatever he votes for is fine.
Let's see. He gets a veto.
Did you pick one, Sterling, or no?
I have not.
Okay. Well. Hi guys. Sorry. That was a really inopportune time. I have demon eyes behind me now, so we're in good shape.
So yeah, I guess if we want to just goof off for a little bit.
Yeah, that's fine. Fun times. But yeah, so you're gonna pick, yeah, look, Sterling, twins!
Twinsies!
Come on, Bourbon.
Yeah, Hart was asking about the mug. There it is.
Mug is amazing.
It's a Grogu full of tea. What it was an hour ago.
When we started.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's fine. This is fine.
Fine.
Yeah, so I guess also our patrons have already seen it, but we'll be having another cover coming out next week. Ish. Yes?
Oh, that. Okay.
Yeah.
You scared me for a
Yeah.
second.
The one that's already done, Sterling.
Sterling got real scared for a minute.
Yeah.
I was like,
So, and then and then we'll start working on another cover. So let's talk about this. Anybody working on anything else? Sterling works in the industry actually, like as a job now. So how glamorous is that, Sterling?
It's not in any way, shape, or form. Because especially
Has to deal with
now-
musicians every day.
What do I say?
Choose your words wisely.
Yeah.
It's like, how do I not grenade my career? Pretty much, but
Just have some more of that. You'll be fine.
so a lot of my day here, right, consists of me and my boss sitting down and just seeing email after email after email of demos of, hey, we wanna be signed with you guys, and a lot of them are just whatever, delete. But
There we go. Jeff's back.
hey,
Hi,
Jeff.
Jeff. Thank you, Jeff.
Yeah,
While
usually
you were
during
gone,
the
the
day-
stream died.
Yeah. You officially blew the stream up, Jeff.
We crashed.
It
It's
just
fine.
went, Jeff, nope.
Jesus, Jeff.
Not
Stop,
having it.
Jeff. You have
Yeah.
to stop, Jeff. Thank you very much.
10,000% crushing it.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
That's a lot of percent.
Yeah.
That's exponential rather than linear, yes.
And the inner nerd comes out right there.
Look, I know what I am. We all know what I am. Let's just be what we are.
That's-
We had to try and remember what they were too.
Yeah, we
yeah.
know, Jeff.
We had to work them out first.
I will say, because a lot of my clients are on the country folk kind of thing. So the fact that we're doing covers, it's a nice break to say, oh, I'm not doing 5-1 all day. This is awesome. All right, let's knock this out.
Yeah, definitely no 5-1 in these, Sterling.
The song I want to do, there is no such thing as 5-1. There might
Oh
be
yeah.
one somewhere, but spoilers.
Oh
There you go.
yeah. You making choices?
Sterling loves that B section.
Yeah. Slap it
Not
like
wrong.
fast and loose.
Uh,
Well, and then
It's 5-1 ish.
then Paul's the one that suggested putting a whole different tune in the tune, so we could have Ruby Inception apparently.
That's it. Oh yeah.
Ruby.
I get all these crazy ideas that come to me when I'm lying in bed.
Oh, I wanted to say real quick, the crap, I'm losing my train of thought. Hold on.
Have another drink.
Yeah.
Good man. Good man.
The I burn section. There we go.
There you
Told
go.
you, I
Yeah,
knew it.
that's a song that exists. Good job.
The fact that you kept the lick in, even though I did that as a joke, like it still kind of makes me chuckle.
Oh, at the
I didn't
end,
hear it.
right at the very end.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't hear it. Are you fucking serious?
No, it's the very last thing
Yeah.
that plays in that section.
Oh, I'll have to
Yeah,
go
yeah.
through and listen.
Bar 5 is a flat 2 major 7 sharp 11.
He's not wrong. Not wrong.
I mean, it is what it is. Yes, Jeff, we know. This absolutely does fix everything. Fun times. Well, this made the stream for sure.
So yeah, it's an AMA. So any other random questions while we're just goofing off? And
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I can't believe you threw the lick in, you son of a
Yeah.
bitch. I love it so much.
so it's right when you're finishing your last lyric.
Yeah. It's in the Ignite bit, isn't it?
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, but the thing is like there's one note that you can't quite hear as loud as the others. But if you listen to just the bass, what I should do is just pull out just that bass section and just put a video up of it. But at the very end of it, it's like boo doo doo boo doo boo doo, just like clear as day.
Yeah, another one of those Easter eggs.
It just felt right. So
Nice. Man, I
sorry.
can't believe this
Yeah.
baby's in the world. It feels like it took so long. It was a long gestational period on this one compared to this will be the day for sure.
Or the next one.
Yeah, the
I
next
mean,
one.
the next one took what, a couple of days.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So Jeff, I'm gonna send you a link to the unedited version. We're gonna put the clean version on YouTube, but I'll send you a link to the
Unedited version.
the non-clean version of the cover that'll come out next weekend. That we, or actually just these three, just kind of like piled in and did in record time, just for fun.
Just for funsies.
Well, we felt a bit guilty that this one took too long, I think.
Yeah, I don't think, and here's the thing, I don't think anybody made us feel guilty. I think that was just us.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
We have the best community in the world around our channel, and for which I am grateful every day. But yeah, we like to do stuff for you guys, which I think we will definitely do something for them next time for sure. Specifically
Absolutely.
that they would like us to do. So
And to answer Jeff's question a second ago, I don't think anyone's seen that, but I've got it set aside for later because that's the
because you're
music.
you.
That's the music nerdness that needs to happen.
Correct.
nobody
Yes.
can hear me, right?
I think, Bruce, you were talking about your experience before with the East West.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
the problem with technology is that you get software and it works on one computer and not the other computer because everyone likes to update everything differently between Mac and Windows. So when we were talking about equipment earlier, I have a Windows laptop and I have a 14 terabyte drive that has not in the laptop. That'd be ridiculous. But an external that has a bunch of East-West stuff on it for samples. And then I use Reaper for that. But then when I mastered everything, that was Logic on a Mac. So it was having to go back and forth and back and forth. But then the composition, because I use Dorico for composition software, that doesn't work on the Windows machine, but it works on my Mac. So yeah, so basically just it's one big mess. Like my desk is literally just a big mess.
That sounds familiar.
Random wires and machines. So yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, I don't think we got a chance to answer because Jeff came in the chat and his power overwhelmed it. We had to restart. But I use PC stuff exclusively. I use an iPad for composition stuff. I have a couple apps for that, but that does not play into any of the shit that I do in this. Except for I think I helped with a tiny bit of engineering on Matthew's piano solo in the last one. That is literally all I've ever contributed other than vocals. So yeah, and you are a PC, Paul?
Yep, just a PC. No Mac for me. Yeah, just Reaper and whatever free shit I can get my hands on.
There you go.
In terms of plugins. Guitars wise, what have I got over here? So I mainly use the Les Paul Gothic. That's the one that I've been using on both of the last two.
Love me a Les Paul.
Yeah, there's an Ibanez RG 550, which is kind of more suited to 80s hair metal. So I don't see us doing too much of that, to be honest, in the near future. But I did stick ridiculously heavy strings on it and put it in drop C. So
Nice.
Didn't you buy 7-string recently?
I did. There's a Schecter 7-string,
Mm-hmm.
which I haven't really used all that much, to be honest. But I will do, depending on where we go next. Obviously, there's a few tracks there that require a 7-string, so that might come out. I really want to use the 12-string on something as well. I was actually gonna double the intro on this with the harp with the 12-string, but it was like, yeah, like Bruce said, there's the kitchen sink and then there's the kitchen sink.
Yeah, this one got there was a lot going on. There was a lot going on.
So when Jeff writes a tune, it's one of those things where it's like, all right, let's do this. All right, let's take some time and figure out the next 64-part harmony that we can put in there. Yeah, Angel mentioned something right before we cut off earlier.
Shannon's in the chat. Hi, girl.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, Angel asked something, and it was about your fretless stuff. And I've said that I'm not going to buy you another bass because you work in a studio and you can probably go find one or whatever it was.
Are you going to unmute yourself finally to fight about that real quick?
What happened? Sorry, something.
He's in the zone. Come on, bass player zone.
It's normally guitar players who do that.
Yeah.
Well, when I have like 7 of them behind
Yeah.
me. What was the question?
No, it was from the. It was from the earlier video, and I'm trying to remember.
This feels like 2012, sir.
Because there were a couple questions right in a row, but right before the stream died, and we rebooted. So I was trying to go back and remember, but Angel, what was the put that question back in that you were going to do? Jeff says you need a fretless, by the way.
I have one being built-ish, so.
Yeah, you got some volume 7 stuff to cover.
Damn right.
Oh, just to answer Matthew's question in chat as well, I use Reaper for the mixing, and I think we touched on it before, but I think Bruce and Sterling are mainly using Logic for their tracking and for their mixing as well.
Yeah.
Check out Reaper. You can use it for free if you want. It's absolutely fantastic. It'll do everything you want it to do. So if anyone wants to get into tracking or to mix in little bits and pieces, definitely go and check Reaper out.
Okay, so Angel's question, yeah. Did Sterling ever remove the frets to practice that song from Volume 7? No, but he has a fretless little be coming soon enough, I guess. So
Ideally, you're trying to get one, right?
Although, seeing Jeff say my first bass was a fretless, that might
Explains a
expedite it.
Explains a lot too. Yeah. So
But yeah, it's one of those. Okay, I can just go buy it,
um,
or we
it
have
was-
a contract at the studio, and the dude's never built a bass before, so I'm like, oh, let's have a
oh,
conversation.
you're trying to get you like a custom.
Yeah, so he and I have been talking back and forth.
you're going to get a Les Claypool piece of furniture.
It's gonna weigh as
Wow.
much as an F-250, but
Yeah. Yeah, the tune, what was the tune that we're talking about though? Is Brand New Day?
Touch the sky.
Touch the Sky? Touch the Sky.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
that's the one. Since day one of that coming out, I was saying we have to do this.
Yeah, that's
Is that
when you
on? Is that the one you're
melt it in your
submitting?
chair.
I don't want to say yes until I get a fretless in my hands, but because it's like I can just go buy an Ibanez whatever off the shelf, but I don't know how it's gonna sound and blah blah blah.
No, I got you.
Red
It's so,
Lady.
and it's hard right now too to go in and like sit somewhere and try some stuff for a while. So
Too bad
Yeah,
Nitty still doesn't live in
that's true.
Atlanta. You could just go borrow one.
Oh.
do you
I'm
still?
gonna admit-
Hey, do you remember Sterling? This is a deep cut. Do you remember when we played that Decades night and the dude that owned the Atlanta Bass Gallery was in that '70s band that
Yeah,
opened
Jeff.
for us?
Yeah, or Jim.
Yeah.
Jim. Sorry.
Jim. Yes. I go see that man.
See, Jeff just said that's not bass. But guess what? That means you're going to have to learn it anyway.
Oh, we got insider information now.
I wasn't
See?
trying to cheat. Okay.
Is that still there, Sterling? Though Atlanta Bass Gallery.
No, they closed down. He's
Aw,
just
boo.
online.
You can
now.
only move so many Ken Smiths. So, I understand.
Oh, he's playing a keyboard bass on that. Okay.
Challenge accepted.
Ah, yes. Well, there you go. Now you have to do it, Sterling.
Now I have to. All right. Challenge accepted.
Well,
Because if you don't do it, I'm going to find I want to get a buddy of mine to do it on sousaphone. So those are your choices.
no.
Give me 3
you would-
hours.
No, you
I was like,
Get
I'll
some.
plug
Suddenly
it in right
it got
now.
it got real gone in 60 seconds all of a sudden for
Yeah.
Sterling, like real quick. That escalated very quickly.
no, you get some of that young blood brass band action in.
Oh, that's a deep cut.
Yeah.
Good money for a cover version of Hero sang by Cheryl. I
Oof.
never thought about doing that one. That's not on the list of ones I had ever thought about doing, but I do like that song.
Word.
You said
Speaking of
word.
which, do we want to talk a bit about that list?
Let's talk about our list. So, you guys, we had a discussion and we weren't sure what we wanted to cover next because we're going to do a cover. And so we decided instead, since really the reason why we do all this is you guys, that we would put up a poll and each one of us would throw a song in the hat that we are interested in eventually covering. And we will let you guys vote on it. And then we'll cover that song. So we'll narrow it down to 4 choices. Since I'm looking at how things are laid out, Sterling, would you like to submit your poll option?
Well, hang on. Before we do that, is the question just a question to Jeff. Jeff, is there anything that you particularly would like to see somebody at some point cover of your work?
Ooh, good question.
Yeah, I mean, he's probably not there anymore. I look like a right
He's
fool now.
Sterling's like, nope.
Shannon wants a
Shan-
BTS song.
Oh yeah.
Shannon,
I
I
forgot
will
to
do a
mute.
BTS song for you. I'll
know-
do that by myself. Done. It's written in stone. I will do that for you.
Oh,
I'll figure it
okay.
out.
He's thinking. This might lead to a last minute alteration to the list.
Yeah, we'll throw a 5th one in there. What if it?
Yeah.
But here's the thing. So if Jeff picks one of the 4 that we've picked, we have to do that one, right?
All right.
Right? That
Deal.
seems fair.
Deal. Okay. Ballad.
See,
Ballad.
ballad. Okay. Okay.
Maybe a
Well,
ballad. Just try
Okay.
something different.
I think that might be a thing. Maybe.
Could be. Could be.
Could be. I think someone will cover a ballad one day. Anyway.
Ooh.
All right, what else?
That or a genre switch.
Yeah.
Which is good. I think no matter what we do next, I think there's going to be some genre switching going on at some point.
Yeah. I know I picked mine specifically because it's flexible.
Well, I mean, I know, from the feedback that we had from the last one, everyone likes when things deviate just enough from the original, to make it a little bit more interesting and put a different spin on things. So, yeah.
I just want to tell you that Jeff picked a song that I'll talk to you guys about. I actually had a thought about that song a while ago.
Okay.
Nice.
That
nice.
actually is on my short list as well. But it's
think
not.
Because I've known you for so long, I think I already know what you're going to say regarding that tune, maybe even. So.
I don't think you are, because I was going to bring somebody into it, but that I don't think you were expecting. But
No. I'm just talking about just overall.
no, that's fair. I mean, there's no way I wasn't. That song is too sassy and too poppy, and that's what I write on my own. So
Exactly.
That's your jam.
all right, so do we want to add that to the list then and have it be a 5?
I think we do it as an and.
And okay, cool. So we'll do that one. We'll put that on a short list to get done this year at some point.
Yeah, I think so.
Neon cover.
I mean, Jeff's asked for it. We can't say no, can we?
Okay, cool. We're gonna do a neon cover. Thank you, Jeff, for picking the genre that I actually write and perform in.
But he says like a different version of it though.
Yeah, but it's fine.
Okay.
So
I can work with that.
I mean, I have an upright we can use.
So we're going to do
I am already working on a cover, doing a synth pop cover of one of the openings. I will tell you guys that much. It's just synth pop.
So are we going to do a Norwegian black metal version of Neon Cat then? Is that what we're doing?
I mean, it makes sense.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like Norwegian death metal would actually fit a little bit better than black metal, because I feel like the aggressive vocals would really sort of deliver the message better. However, you forgot that thing where I like death and black metal.
Rain.
Okay.
Will a ballad have a trombone solo?
God, I hope so.
If it does, I think we need footage of Bruce just standing on a lonely mountain with his trombone in Colorado somewhere.
Right. Girls rap cover.
It's a good song, Jeff. That's a really, really, really good pop song. I like it very much. It's on my it's on in several playlists of mine for like the gym and stuff. I love it.
Country Neon. Ooh.
Country Neon. No.
Yes. Yes.
I need a break.
Look, if BHA is a thing, we gotta stretch a little. Sterling just doesn't want to do. Sterling's trying not to shit where he eats, so it's fine. All right. So before we get too far off track, what song are you throwing in on the poll, Sterling?
Save me for last. Continue.
Oh Jesus! All right, Bruce, you're next on the.
What did I pick? Oh yeah, the Mercury and Emerald kind of duet.
I'm the one.
I'm the one.
Okay, so that'll be an option.
Because that has some room in the middle to do some other stuff with it. It's not. There's that kind of that down section that has the horns already in the back. It's got the French horn lick and some other things going on, but there's some other things you could probably do with it that would be interesting.
Yes, Neha, by the way. Yes,
very good. Very good. Very good.
All right, so I guess I'm next on the grid. I just want to be like real mad about stuff. So I would like to do All Things Must Die.
Yes.
So, for flavor.
Oh. Quick shout out to Dan. Hey Dan, fellow
Hi, Dan.
Liverpool fan. Yes.
All right, Paul, what are you throwing in?
I'm gonna go for War, but it's gonna be War like you've never heard before.
Yes.
So
confirm.
Is this going to be like when I made the heavy metal Andrews sisters joke? Is this where we're leaning?
We're leaning like Andrew's sisters on crack.
Okay.
Andrew's sister on crack.
And hopefully
War.
we'll bring in some. We would go with 4 vocalists, I think, as well. So maybe bring.
Well,
in
we have 3 in-house
surprises.
so
We do.
That's good.
So yeah, that will be my choice.
Counting.
Who's the
I need
third?
your friend Matthew.
I was
Not
putting
in
him
this room
2,
right
so
now.
who's number 2?
Oh, I don't know. Paul, are you okay?
Oh, okay. No, I'm
There's,
not.
there's 2 in this chat.
Fuck, I thought you were forgetting Matthew.
Power up.
Although I did
Would
hear
we-
that you put me first. Thank you very much for that.
Were you wanting to bring would you think Beth would be a good choice for that?
Yes, and actually, so we have a friend of ours, and my long-term goal eventually is to get her in and do Nevermore with her, but that's a long-term thing I would like to do. But yeah, I would like to see if she'd be interested in doing it for sure, because I think she'd slay. She can sing like a motherfucker, so.
I see the pressure weighing down on Sterling now as it rolls around to him.
Still thinking about what he wants.
Yeah.
Bumblebee.
Whoa! Yes, I knew it.
You could
I
do a
knew
lot
it.
with that one. There's a lot of stuff in that you can work with.
Shannon said get Casey as fourth. Sure.
Casey would be the 4th maiden.
It's fine.
I mean, Sterling. I think Bumblebee's got the best guitar solo
Well, 'cause I'm
out of
sitting here,
the back catalogue. I got to
But I'm
admit.
just going to tell you this.
When we first
So many of
heard
these songs
Bumblebee-
give us
oh,
joy. It's just so hard because they're all so good and we love them all so much.
But no,
True.
way back when we did
Jeff
our,
said, "Get me."
Yes.
Jeff, don't fucking say it.
He says he can say it.
Don't
I'm
say
sure
he
it,
knows
right
it.
to stream.
I'd say he said it in chat now. Collab. It's official, confirmed, canon.
We're
Write the
collaborating.
law.
It's fine.
Write the law. Come on, get the fanfics on the go
Yeah.
in the Discord.
Wait, stop, Jeff. We won't even hold on. We'll do the poll next. If you will do whichever part of War you want to do, we will 100% do Andrew's Sisters on Crack War as our next cover. I don't even think that's negotiable, right? Like
Yeah,
that
two-
offer's there.
I'd say
Whichever
2 male,
part you want.
2 male, 2 female.
See,
That'd work out well.
my pick for Bumblebee had nothing to do with today's episode. It's just the fact of when I first heard it, I heard all kinds of other stuff going on that
It's
I could
it's
add.
good. Yeah, it's good.
So,
Yes.
We can have all angry tenors. We can do the angry tenor Andrew Sisters version because I'm technically an angry tenor.
I'd say that's the name of the band. The Angry Tenors.
Jeff, if you released every demo one day, that would be the best thing.
Baroque Bumblebee.
Yeah, you are an angry tenor.
Hey,
'cause
we
you-
do have tea.
Aren't you a contralto?
Me? I am, yeah. I'm
Yeah.
an angry lady tenor.
There you go.
100%. I am a contralto despite the
Despite the A.
various everything over, C5 that I've been singing the last 2 covers that we released. At least the third one wasn't as bad.
I think I could see around corners now. So,
Hey.
any other random questions?
Yeah, we got anybody got anything for us before we wrap her up? And thank you for being with us. And Jeff, thank you so much for jumping in. Oh, I said, we do have T. T is the one who fucking asked for Baroque Bumblebee. Go sit down. Although I do appreciate that you know that song. That's kind of fucking cool. So.
I mean, do you want to come by the studio?
He's got a cello and he's got a violin.
I'm just saying.
So what we've got going on, so next week is because there's some people in here that weren't in here in the very beginning when we were goofing off a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So next week is another release of what? Paul,
Do
go.
we
You want to say it? Go ahead and dump it.
No, sorry. Let's give it its proper title. Fucking caffeine.
Yes. It's been out to patrons, but next week y'all will receive to the general public. We did a cover of Caffeine.
That
And it's great.
That
And
has
Paul
another-
sings his ass off on it.
has another interlude section that some people will recognize and some people will have to go figure out and Google and figure out what tune it comes from.
Yeah, thankfully YouTube didn't recognize it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, YouTube did not recognize the middle section because YouTube is much nicer about Jeff stuff than about the other bands.
So how did you describe it as, Bruce?
Oh, the description of the tune in general?
No, it was what was it? It was like if Lemmy had a baby with Deep Purple and
You said some dumb shit. Hold
yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, I
on. I
said
mean, it was accurate, but it was dumb
Yeah.
shit.
if
It was
Jeff-
another Andrew Sisters reference, I think.
No, well, no. It's
Why do we like
no,
them
the
so
Donnas.
much? What
The
happened?
Donnas, that was it. It was the Donnas. Yeah,
The
yeah, yeah.
Donnas, yes.
Yeah.
if Jeff wrote a tune with Lemmy from Motorhead, Deep Purple, and the Donnas, what would it
Yeah,
sound
yeah.
like?
Yeah.
I love the Donnas so much. You guys, if you don't know the Donnas, they're the best. They're a huge influence in my life. I know that Bruce loves them to death. Sterling, do you like the Donnas?
I was gonna ask who.
Okay, yeah, no, Paul had the same reaction. It's fine. Go look at the Donnas. They're whatever you think they are, they're 1,000 times better and they're baller as hell.
Someone put watch Team Coffee will show up next episode when you release caffeine.
All right.
If that actually
mean-
did happen, then we would have to put out
We'd-
some kind of disclaimer that we don't
We'd have
actually
to
know
start-
what's
yeah,
happening
we'd-
in the show.
Yeah.
You would have to at Eddie.
No way, shape, or form connected with Rooster Teeth. But
But at least you know exactly when to release it now, Bruce.
Yeah.
Right. All right. Well,
set in stone.
final thoughts.
I mean, we can keep this going. I'm optimal right now, so
Oh my God.
He's
Okay.
got his
I
buzz.
thought you were saying you needed to
He's
go.
got his
when-
buzz.
And also, Paul, is being very kind with his time right now. So
It's
I make
okay.
my own schedule.
Well,
but Paul,
I've got that 2-week gap now, haven't I? Where I'm an hour closer to you guys, so
that's true. We gotta
it's not as painful.
capitalize.
Yeah, as painful on a Sunday morning.
Yeah. Right, because we have a big spread here. What, 6 hours right now? 7?
oh, Sunday morning. That's a throwback.
What time is it where you are, Bruce? 6:46.
Yes, 6:46.
Fuck yeah.
6 hour, big 6 hour, halfway around the globe spread.
Lame.
But it's cool.
It is.
I mean, let's
lame.
face it, we'd only be playing Call of Duty together anyway.
That's true. We would be
It's,
obviously
it's not like I'd be sleeping.
landing
know-
at the hospital, the infested hospital.
The
See-
amount of music conversations we have on Twitch while actually playing Call of Duty is kind of ridiculous sometimes. Too.
Yeah, we
The
got a
best
lot. We get a lot done. We're fucking around.
But the best ones are when there's like 3 of us and then one of my random mates or one of your random mates and we're talking all
Dude.
this music stuff and they're like, what the fuck are these? We're trying to fucking win a game here.
Your friends are the best, Paul. They're just so fun to play with all the time. They're the best.
Say, Sterling, please don't drink till you're cross-eyed. I was crossed
Too
out
late.
like 30 minutes ago. So
We already in the zone.
Sterling hit the bottle hard when his PC crapped out 5 minutes before the stream was supposed to go live.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I gotta stop. So
Bro, I know when I bought you that bottle.
I was going hard in the paint.
Sterling and I
Got that.
yeah, screen cap that. So anyway, Jeff came in to I'm just gonna tell you right the fuck
Oh, hang on.
now.
Does it come back? Does it come back?
Is it coming back?
Something happened.
Yeah,
It's back,
It
it's
It's
came
come
back.
back. It's back.
Okay.
It's back.
Thank God. Jeff, that's done if that's true. If that's a willing participant thing, that's 100% done. I think we can agree on that, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Bru-
I know you're
Bruce-
gonna agree to it, Paul. It's your song.
Bruce.
Yeah. Do it.
After your gig, you and I will go out to Boston.
Yes.
Oh yeah. No, after the music festival is done, I'll have a chunk of change to go go on vacation.
We'll talk after stream about that.
Okay.
And once
Just-
I'm,
Just the fangirls asking who's rapping in the caffeine cover.
Me. No.
can we
Yeah.
trade?
We,
You'll have to wait and see.
you'll have to wait and see.
No, you didn't miss anything, Jeff. It was just us going, oh shit, as the stream died again.
Jeff's like, see, now you guys said you're going to Boston. See,
Yeah.
now
To
you
quote-
fucking said it.
After the summer, to quote Dropkick Murphys, we're coming up to Boston.
Yeah.
Or
I mean, you could have said a maybe. How are you just gonna put a period on that? But all right.
Sterling's got stuff and things that he does sometimes.
You know what? I'll pause all that. I don't care.
I see, and that's why you're a real one, Sterling. That's why we're friends. You're the real one.
yeah, Cheryl, you need to read what Angel King said right there, because it's kind of what you mentioned earlier.
Fuck yeah. That's when he was like, I said to send the link and I was like, oh shit, I gotta send Jeff the link of me singing Jeff's song. Oh shit, that's scary. Sterling just fucked off. That's good. This is going well.
It's like turning in your homework.
It felt like that, yes. It seems like we passed though, so thumbs up.
Oh, that's a good point. I think you did say something about crashing Casey's senior concert.
Yeah, no, she's got a recital coming up, and it fits in with that time frame. Sterling's apparently gone, but
It's just too much for him. He's overwhelmed. He gets like that.
He sure does. Remind you guys that somehow me and him and Jason put together a band that actually got paid to do shit for a while. This level of muppetry did not stop us from actually making money playing music live, which is just a fucking miracle.
Now, Cheryl, you've just spawned another AU fanfic. It's S&M as the Muppets.
We've always been the Muppets.
Someone's gonna write
current
that
energy.
Someone's gonna write it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought I smelt burnt toast for a second. So
Oh, Jeff, send us the stems, Jeff. We'll do it. But well, I don't know. It might not fit with the genre that we had planned.
Send
yeah,
it now, Jeff. Just to see.
send anyway.
We'll see.
Yeah. We might be able to pick out those fucking harmonies for once.
Yeah, and that honestly is kind of some of the actual joy of doing this, is actually taking everything apart and seeing how it works is super fucking fun. And that's always the most fun part of doing any cover. But I think there's a lot of joy in particular in the level of craftsmanship that Jeff puts into his shit. So
Oh yeah. So I by no means have perfect pitch. So it takes me a long time to sit down and try and pick out all of those different lines. Even with Caffeine last week, those the backing vocals on the chorus, there's some sneaky moves in there. It just doesn't sound the same without them. But yeah, it takes a while to sit down and pick them all out.
So I just want y'all to know, when this Caffeine cover comes out, Paul did the hell out of this song. I said this in Discord, but Paul baked this cake, Paul iced this cake, and then Sterling and I came out and like put some sprinkles on it, and that's literally all Sterling and I did. The shit was
like
so
a candle
good.
or two, and that was it.
Yeah, but that shit was, he made it easy for us to just get in and get out and make it sound really cool. But that song is 95% Paul. So
Yeah.
Well, Jeff confessed to not using the bass before, and there's only a bass on our version of Caffeine for about 2 bars.
Yeah.
Who's doing Stan's part? That's the dog, isn't it? Is Stan the dog? I think Stan's the dog.
Wait, what is even happening?
what is happening right now?
Well, Jeff said who's doing Stan's parts on Caffeine. Now, if I'm right, Stan is the dog that howls in the intro.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah. So
The funny
unfortunately,
part,
I'm gonna have to go back and put it in now, aren't I?
I was kind of.
I'm gonna have to recut it.
We'll cut one of Isla's little things from before the stream when we were getting set up and just throw it in there. It'll be.
I'll get one of my kids to scream or something. Just throw that in.
Darcy would be thrilled with that opportunity, probably.
When she's having a meltdown on Fortnite, I'll record it, I'll pitch shift it, and I'll stick it in. But do you know what, Jeff? For you, Jeff, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna recut it with some kind of howl in there, because I realized we forgot the years at the end as well. I'm gonna have to go back and throw those in. This could be the Jeff remix, the Jeff Williams remix.
The Jeff Williams remix.
Go to the Zoom, record the line. I mean, unfortunately, Jeff,
Zoo Atlanta's open right now. Hold on.
Unfortunately, I live in a country with a government which is very marginally more competent than your own. So we're completely locked down.
I was gonna say, Cheryl, we got the zoo down the street, so
they don't have lions. They have zebras. They have camels, which I've pet the camels and they're lovely. They have alpacas. I have a video. I'll put it in Discord. There's a video of me petting a camel and having just like the best time. She was very nice. She was freshly washed. She was lovely and soft.
Okay, so
that takes me back. Anyway.
The Jeff Williams remix of Caffeine. We've got to get a random animal.
Okay.
Treat the fuck out of it, process the fuck out of it, and then people can have a competition to guess what it is when we stick it in that intro.
Hey, you want to do a song?
You got work to do there,
Okay.
Cat.
Yeah, I
Do a
have. Yeah,
song?
yeah. Before
Do a
next
song?
Saturday. Yeah.
Earn
She's
your
like,
keep.
what the fuck?
Yeah, yeah.
Shouldn't do shit, so.
But I do
But
think
yeah, no, Zoo Atlanta's open, just, throwing it out there.
I still think you should get Darcy just to impersonate
Yeah.
Stan. I think that's what you should do.
She's so funny. You guys don't understand how cool Darcy is. She's just an amazing tiny human, which I mean makes sense given who her father is, but she's cool. I play Fortnite with her. She's rad.
I'll work something out. Don't worry. We'll get something. And
Bless.
everyone here, it'll be our little in joke. So everyone who turned up here gets an extra bonus of being in on the joke of whatever that turns out to be.
Indeed. We love in jokes. It's like our favorite thing. It's the entire basis of our humor.
Pretty much.
It's like shins and stabbing. It's just things that we know and love.
Oh yeah, Hearth and Rain. Right, she's in the Minecraft server with them half the time as well. With the Grand Hermit himself. He makes an appearance.
If Goose smashes his toe on another stack of LPs, we could use that as the howl.
Oh, that is really good. That made me super happy.
A hard
Fuck,
rock
that was
boop
funny.
cover. Do you know what? We could sit here all day because
They're all so good.
Yeah.
It's hard.
there's so many ideas and we'd love to do them all, but it's just not physically possible.
I mean,
We'll try.
we'll get there.
We'll get there eventually.
Now, we're not going to give you any details on it, but we have been tossing around, and this week anyway, we've started tossing around the idea of an original Ruby tune that might center around, we're not sure if it's going to center around a character or situation, but
A Ruby inspired tune.
yeah. So
Hopefully
is a
that'll-
discussion.
Yes.
try and do something a little different, or something that's, just to see what we can do just for fun, because it's a ton of fun to deconstruct tunes and then kind of figure out how to like change them around a little bit and stuff like
So
that.
we've
But
got
then starting from
we've got a
scratch is another
workflow.
cool thing. So
we've got a workflow sorted out now, haven't we? So that makes life a lot easier.
Hearth, a 20 minutes long rock opera.
I
That
mean,
actually was suggested.
that was actually in there.
Did I miss that conversation?
Yes.
Well,
Okay.
Just
It's
learned
there,
conversation.
just go
so
back.
yeah, probably.
yeah, go back and look.
You'll need
Well,
it.
yeah, 20-minute rock opera was actually a serious suggestion. May or may not have been me, but
Queen meets Ruby.
I don't think you brought it up to me because I would have absolutely co-signed it. So it's fine. It would be you and our pipe. It would be the two of us, our pipes. So like, as far as I'm concerned, it's on us. So
100-man bass. Yeah, that was another one.
Oh, you're talking about Oops All Bases.
Yeah.
No, yeah, that was a different one, but that still might be something for fun that we do sometime.
a Stravinsky
Fire.
inspired "This Will Be the Day." Boy, do I have a Gustav for you.
Well, then this is the thing.
Extremely
You know,
good shit.
Our
Well,
hard drives
don't
can't
forget.
handle that.
Well, don't forget, we still have some of the things that didn't make the cut.
We do. There's a
Which-
lot.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff
So-
like that. Yeah.
So here's a thing about making music with other people. There's a sweet spot of about 4 people. And once you add more than 4 people, it turns into fuckery every time. But if you go below 3 people, then there becomes questions of like staying on schedule and like who you are, like, who you
I'm
have the
kinda
answer
liking
to.
This,
3, 4 is fine.
I'm liking this flight of the bass. So
I still want to do the 100% the Oops All Bases cover has to happen. I don't know what song that'll be, but
Bruce has his. I'll give you one of mine. Paul.
I've
I'm
got my
sure you
dad's
have
that he
one.
made.
I got one there.
Sterling, my dad made that one. I'll use that.
Wait, which one?
The
He
one
made
with the
the
kraken
bass.
on it or whatever? What did it
No,
have on
that's
it?
a guitar. My dad makes guitars and basses for funsies since he's
Oh,
retired.
so I guess you could have had a fretless by now, couldn't you, Sterling?
Actually, yeah, you can make it a fucking fretless. You better call the man. You
Better
pay for
call the colonel.
materials, he just fucking make it for fun. You better call Colonel B.
Give him some bird and be like, hey, this is what I want.
Yeah, man. You don't even, you can just go rare breed. You wouldn't even have to go diamond on that shit. He'd just be like, sure, Jan.
Free
He's got
bird
that
on
fucking win down
trombone.
there.
Rain said, yeah, DD, CC, GG. There, that's all you get. Sterling knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's why I can't stop laughing all of a sudden.
No, Sterling, you're broken. Fix it, Jesus. Come on, pull it together, boy. my friend. No. Oh God, the glasses are off. We're done. We're done for about 5 minutes.
He's gone.
It's our
We
last.
lost him.
Turn left down. No. Oh, he's got his headphones off anyway. He's not listening. He's in pain. Oh, bless
I
him.
can still hear you.
Sterling, you're my
Dude,
favorite human.
When he starts, it's hard for him to stop.
It's real bad. This is, yeah, like we had to be real careful at trivia because if you got him on this mode too early, he was like just dunzo. We weren't winning that night.
He's broken.
man.
He's broken.
Yo, Jeff's telling you to fix it. You better like buck the fuck up. Let's go.
Yeah. There we go. There we go.
Woosah. Woosah,
go.
baby. Let's go.
3, 2, 1. He's back in the room.
Teacher's back.
And scene.
On the one.
Yeah. Fucking pickup note on the one. Sorry, I don't know why I said that. I apologize.
Well, as long as you
All right,
got,
anybody else got any questions, comments, concerns, things and stuff? We'll put a. Are we doing a poll? I don't know. We'll talk about what
I've
this
got
was.
a few concerns, but
We had some things happen that we were not anticipating to happen, which Jeff, thank you very, very much for visiting with us. That made our night for sure.
oh.
And I'm sure it made everybody here's night. That was super nice of you.
All right. So, how many hours is to Boston?
You talking about driving?
Damn
from
right
where
I'm
you are or I
driving.
am.
You know my black ass ain't flying. Come on.
It's true.
I don't know that the only way you guys are allowed to road trip up to Boston is if that shit gets recorded the whole time. Because we're not making that mistake again. We're going to be millionaires.
Everything's content, don't forget.
Yeah. Hashtag everything is content. Holy shit.
Yeah, for me, it's like, I don't know, 24-hour drive.
Yeah, but you won't be there forever. You're coming
No,
back.
no,
It's
no.
fine. This is fine.
No, it'll work. It'll be fine.
ATL, ho. That's what
Okay,
we
Jeff, the one
say
thing-
in the A. Also, I
Uh,
just wanted to point out that I feel like Atlanta Forever, we gave the world Outcast, so like I feel like we're set. I feel like we're
Luda.
set. I was Luda too, but I was listening to Bombs Over Baghdad on my way home from my parents' house last night, and like that shit still slaps so hard. It's we just never deserved Outcast.
Don't play your
Anyway, that's my
thing out.
tangent. Unless you plan to bang. I love Outcast. Anyway,
Ooh. We
all right.
need to
Anybody
do a
else?
Van road trip. Yes, we do.
And yeah.
Oh fuck, we would never survive.
Would we?
we'd be,
Let me tell you. Well, let me tell you how it's gone every time you and I have road trip together. Suddenly,
time?
night blindness, bitch.
Yeah, about that.
Oh,
Jeff says
Sterling
his best
and I-
story.
Went and visited.
Bombs over
some-
Baghdad.
Yeah. So Sterling and I went and visited some of my friends. We had like a gaming weekend up at a cabin in North Carolina. We just played some D&D, just played some cool board games, like the Dune board game, that kind of shit. No, that was not a BSG. But anyway, we drive up there and we did the after work leave, and it's up in like the mountains, like tiny ass gravel roads. So we drive up and we get up to about Knoxville, I think, and that's where we split off. And we were going to take shifts. So I drove the first shift, and Sterling's like, yeah, see, I've developed night blindness in the last like 2 or 3 months. So I don't know that I could actually drive this. So my tired ass drove us, but I didn't drive us off a cliff. So I felt like that was a win. And especially the next morning when we saw what those roads looked like, that was a real win. So
Trust.
all you got to do is just, accelerate out of the turns. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, you got the Rogue. It's fine. All-wheel drive.
Well, that was in Jade though, but Jade also, Jade didn't know anybody shit. That was a good car. So anyway, so I'm not driving is what I'm saying. And the Source About His road trip is the bottom line, and Sterling probably shouldn't either. So
well, the cars I have access to now, so we'll get there a lot quicker.
Vroom vroom. I don't know what this means, but vroom vroom. This is why Sterling and I are a bad combo. Go ahead. Yes, Bruce.
So Jeff is kind of giving a thing because he heard you guys mention Bombs Over Baghdad.
Mm-hmm.
And so the tune that he's talking about has like that kind of really fast rap, but kind of half spoken, half rap section, just kind of like Bombs Over Baghdad does. Mm-hmm. That's the tune he's talking about. So if you guys haven't heard it, I'll send you a link to it.
Yes,
but please. because what he's talking about is like dead on.
That's amazing.
Tempted up. Yeah, Bombs Over Baghdad. Would have never thought of that sort of idea. Yeah.
So T wants to know what our favorite our favorite parts of Armed and Ready were once everything was together.
Well, I still love the original mid-late bridge, whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
Before the guitar solo. That's always been my favorite part of that song. I think we did it really well, to be honest. And
yeah,
I really like that.
I fucking love the interlude. The interlude on it is so goddamn cool. The fact, that was a Paul idea executed to perfection. It's just it's fucking awesome. I love the reference to those two songs. I love how it fits. It's just so good. What you got, Sterling? What do you like about Armed and Ready?
The lick.
I'll say the interlude with the lick.
Yeah, and I like it. I didn't even fucking know the lick was in there, and now I love it even more. What about you? What's your favorite part, Bruce?
I'm going to go with the same section Paul was talking about, I think. Because it's interesting because, like, I don't think I've got a favorite section, but I like the way, I think the right way to say it, like, I'm big on, like, texture.
Mm-hmm.
So like, melody could be one thing. It's like, okay, great, that melody is really good, or the harmonies are really good. But on the original track and this track both, and I like them for different reasons, but what was decided to be put where to like have that certain sounds and stuff like that. So, but I'll agree with Paul as far as like, if you put me in a corner and said I had to pick something, but that's what I like about a lot of it overall anyway, but yeah.
Awesome sauce.
Actually, asterisk.
Oh God.
Seeing Jason at my place playing the electric drums, that was...
Yeah, you guys, Jason is such a fucking physical drummer, and he's so goddamn good. Like, it's a fucking joy watching him beat the shit out of stuff. Like, it just is. It's just so good, and I'm glad he finally got to be on a track with us, because he wasn't able to do... This will be the day, so it was nice to have him in here for sure. Made it feel complete.
I'm an okay drummer. Like, I can hold a beat and all that, but just seeing him just sitting back and just having him go in deep shit.
Seeing him listen to it once and being like,
yeah,
okay, let's try it.
Really and truly. So we got good talented friends, y'all.
Have we got video footage
of them?
Sterling?
Mm-hmm.
Did you video record that?
Of course not. Why would he do that? Oh, did you? Shut the fuck up.
Because you definitely took a photo. You sent me a photo of him doing it.
I might have.
The chat. That's amazing. Yes, the way he slaps the table. And by the way, I will never sit next to him if we do group reactions in person because he will hit me instead. Because that's how life went with me every time I sat next to him at trivia. So he and I are both like on each other all the time. So that's just not a good look. Big old fucking teddy bear, softy guy. He'll never let you know that he's a big old teddy bear.
Yeah, until COVID hit, we were thinking about actually live streaming our trivia nights, but we'd probably get canceled.
Well, that and
No
well, then
question.
we also had. There was also the thing where they fucking closed our bar.
Yeah.
So they closed our trivia hub, and that was Halloween 2019. So
Yeah, the diviest dive that ever was.
I miss that bar. I'll live my whole life missing Nick's place in Marietta. God bless.
Well, don't misunderstand when I say cancel, because a lot of things get canceled because they're not really worth canceling, but we would make it worth canceling. Like because if we were only putting in half the effort, that wouldn't be worth it.
Yeah, for sure. Nothing wrong with getting absolutely smashed at home with the homies, and not wrong. Nobody hates Hearth, Rain. Nobody in the universe hates Hearth. Cut the fuck out. Keeper of the lore, Rain.
Get in line,
Too many
Rain.
cameras and hard drives. I don't.
Yeah, we got to figure that out. We've got a bunch of
don't
stuff. But that actually does lead to, we are going to put on Patreon
Knowing you, don't upload the wrong one.
we are going to put some behind the scenes kind of footage stuff. So that should be pretty cool to share with you guys on Patreon, because we really appreciate the love and support we get from you guys. It's much appreciated. It makes doing this kind of stuff easier because we can get what we need to get to make it happen.
So the real question now is, on Discord, when Bruce goes in now and creates the Lord Daddy role, who's it going to? Rain or Hearth?
Ooh.
They can share it.
That would be more entertaining, actually.
I mean, they're brothers anyway. They're brothers from another mother, if any two people in the universe ever were. And we fucking love them for it.
Angel King's comment just now. Somebody read it. I can't.
Yeah.
The fact that it was spelled ERRY means that they've got to be friends, right? Everybody. Because it's for everybody.
Absolutely.
What the hell is going on, Hearth? I ask myself the same question every day, multiple times.
At this point, I'm just sipping that yak and enjoying friendship. So
That ain't conjure, but come on now.
I forgot after the third glass. So I don't know what
But it is. It's fine. I understand. Somebody must really love you to give you Buffalo Trace.
I know, right? It sits proudly next to the Macallans and the what else is in there?
You got that Glenfiddich? You got that Glenfiddich? Come on. What you
No,
got?
I finished that.
Okay, so let's do a 2-minute warning. So anyone got
2-minute warning.
else?
Anybody got anything else? Let's go.
If Jeff's still here, thanks
Yeah.
Jeff for showing up. That was awesome.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, it really, really was kind. All your comments were very kind, and just hanging out with us is dope. Hopefully, one day at an RTX, we can all sit down and have a beer and chat in person.
Why RTX?
I mean, hopefully, why not come and join us on one of these? The next one that we do.
Absolutely. Hey, man,
Yeah.
if you're singing one of the lines on War,
Exactly.
you're gonna have to. So
Yeah, we have to get everyone in.
I was gonna say,
look, he's just doing fucking work while we were here.
I'm glad somebody can.
all I'm saying, northbound and down. Come on, Bruce. Let's go.
I just want to say, making another musician inspired to practice is literally the highest possible compliment to another musician.
T, can you all harmonize a goodbye for us? No.
T, get the fuck out of here, T. T, come play cello on a song.
Yeah.
You got an electric cello? Do you want one? Can we get one? Come on, Rasputina, Apocalyptica, let's fucking go.
Can't stand in. Wow.
No, we don't talk about the place anymore.
Yeah. The plantation.
Can we go and
Massive
when that place finally inevitably closes, what are we gonna do? We have to have a ceremony or something. We owe it so much and yet owe it so little.
I'll pour a natty ice out.
Lord.
There you go. Jeff,
Bye,
last
Jeff.
comment there.
Thank you. All right. Well, we've hit our 2 minute warning.
Yeah, thanks for showing up, man. That
Yeah,
was a
we
lot
need
of
to
fun.
grab Alex too. That's a point somebody made. He needs to come in and play some shit. So, all right. Thank you guys very much. Please enjoy the cover. We appreciate it, and we'll see you next week with some caffeine.
Salud.
And then we'll figure out what the fuck we're doing after that. Bye.
I'll have a PC that can handle it. So.
And a fretless.
And a fretless. All right. Killer, Sterling, you're the boss.
Yeah.
You guys are awesome.
Bye.
Yeah, I'll get some sleep. Probably not.
Valashar's fine.
don't.
Just
It's too
jump over
hype
in
now.
Discord.
Too
Yeah,
hype,
it's fine.
yeah.
We'll see you guys in Discord.
Yeah, in 5 minutes.
Fretless
So-
PC.
Fretless PC.
And on that note,
All right, bye. Kill it,
And on
Sterling.
that bombshell.
And that bombshell. Where's the end stream button? I don't know.
Oh my God, you did it unintentionally 3 times. Are you sure?
plugged into the wall.
Sirs and Adams, professionalism till the bitter end. That's what you came for, right?
Give the people what they want.
Sterling, I swear to God, if you don't kill this stream.
I'm trying. The dilithium crystals are
Do you need me to drive over there and turn it off?
maybe.
Okay,
Pull the plug out the wall, man. BRB.
Oh wait. End stream. Okay.